All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, do well, and salute, man, to you sincere brothers who push this truth week in and week out, man. Y'all bros, man. Y'all almost to the kingdom. Keep your heads up, man. You know, you're almost to the kingdom, man. And the news is oh so beautiful, man. It's just coming in like a flood, man. It's just like a tsunami of just good news, man. That's how you know we at the end of this thing, man. We're at the end of this sinful, evil, demonic, wicked, devilish kingdom, man, known as America, man. We're at the very end of it, man. You know? All that kicking the can these damn devils been doing for all these damn years, man, they can't kick the can no more. They can't kick the can no more. So, and what you see on your screen is a clip from Donald Trump, where a clip from a speech of Donald Trump's where he said, "Keep your guns to guard your potatoes, man." And this guy here, what was his name? I forgot the damn dude's name, but he's on YouTube himself. He made a video about this video, so I'm about to make a video about this video, his video, you know, pretty good video, and all that stockpiling you different Edomites is doing, all this stockpiling in these underground bunkers, and you got food stored here and there, you hoarding everything. All of that shit is for the elect and the 1/3 of God's people, man. That's all that. That's just to feed them, man. You know, you could keep stockpiling. You know, make sure you get some of my favorite foods. Get you some sweet potatoes. Get you some sweet potatoes, man. Plenty of alkaline water. You know, plenty of herbs. Get plenty of good stuff, man. You know, cause I like to eat myself. I love to eat, man. You know. I don't want to say, well, I'm damn borderline gluttonous, man. I mean, I might just be gluttonous, you know, the Lord know. That's something I'm working on, though. But y'all make sure y'all get plenty of goodies, man, because brothers love them damn goodies, you know. Let's see. Especially your off-the-grid devils, man, you know. And I'm finna play this video. Hey, and I'm going to bring some scriptures to it, man, you know.
Gentlemen, I just wanted to briefly share this clip from President Trump on May 19th, 2020, indicating that the Second Amendment is something that we should be protecting from people like the tyrant Governor Ralph. Keep him comfortable, Northam in Virginia, because we will need these firearms to defend our food supply. And so let's take a listen to President Trump.
Be careful, I might. I'll be there. We're going after Virginia with your crazy governor. We're going after Virginia. They want to take your Second Amendment away. You know that, right? You'll have nobody guarding your potatoes.
Nobody guarding your potatoes. Now, I'm not one to suggest that Trump is playing 6D chess and this is some coded language. In fact, it's not. It's pretty out in the open. You need guns to defend your food. So what is he intimating here? And why is he suggesting that that part of the reason they're trying to take our guns is so that we won't be able to maintain our food sovereignty, our food security? Governor Northam took to Twitter to respond saying, "Our potatoes are fine." But in reality, that's not the case, is it? Those of you who watch this channel, the Ice Age Farmer channel, are well aware that there have already been significant problems with the meatpacking plants, that they have been trying to reopen but still at reduced capacity because the CDC is insisting that the companies slow down production just to keep people appropriately socially distanced. So we know that our food supply is being deliberately throttled back, that we're being engineered into food security. It's not just the meat plants that is now spreading. Here is just today, 38 employees in a Vancouver food plant test positive for coronavirus, and the facility has been closed as a result of that. This is a Firestone Pacific Foods company where they're now also developing a...
So they planning to starve you people, man. And that's according to biblical prophecy, man. They're planning, your own government is planning to starve your ass, man. You know? So this is beautiful. But all that food you stockpiling people, you so-called truthers, y'all stockpiling, all that is for the hopeful elect and the 1/3, man. And those consist of Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. That's the lost tribe of the nation of Israel, man. You know, and some of them 2/3 gonna eat off y'all shit too, man. This is Matthew 6 and 25. Therefore I say unto you, this is Yahweh Shah speaking. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Read it again. Behold, the fowls of the earth, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns. Yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Are you not much better than these sparrows who don't sow? They don't gather in the barns. They don't reap. Are you not much better than they? And the Most High feed them every day, man. You know, I basically do landscaping for a living, and I get to see them damn birds eating every day, man. You cut that grass and all that fresh grass under there with all them worms and all that, man. Them birds come down and get to eating it up, man. And guess what? They didn't work for it. They didn't work for it, man. But they benefited off of a man's labor. They benefited off of man's labor, and they ate real good. And that's how the elect gonna be. We gonna benefit off the labor you goddamn Edomites. It belong to us anyway. You know? So keep on stockpiling. Keep it coming, man. You know? Let's see, verse 27. Which of you taking thought can add 1 cubit unto his stature? And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Wherefore, if God so clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? We be clothed. For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. No, Lord know our struggles, man. The Lord know we gonna need to eat in these times, man. And he gonna feed us. He gonna feed the whole full leg and the 1/3. But seek ye the kingdom of the Yahweh first and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for the morrow, for the morrow shall take thought of the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof.
Plan to be able to.
So we ain't got no worries. Who was that rapper that was like, nigga ain't worried about nothing? Nigga ain't worried about nothing. Hey, that's my father, man. My father almost 60 years old. He be pumping that song all the time. Nigga ain't worried about nothing. Nigga ain't worried about nothing.
Be open in the near future by adding more barriers between stations and staggering work shifts. So again, slowing down the American food system in the name of this virus and worker protections. Firestone Pacific is fresh fruit packaging plant, so this would be manifesting in fresh fruit, as well as now the meat. Of course, we've already seen shortages of that. And as I've covered in multiple videos at this point, these people are trying to throttle back production across the spectrum. And so we've seen UFW and other farm labor unions, as well as climate change activists, conspire with the media to then reach out to especially blue governors and say, hey, you can't reopen agriculture. You just need to stop producing food because of, coronavirus. And Governor Inslee, this slime ball, yielded to those requests and said, yeah, we're probably going to just let all of our apples rot this year, even though that's our cash crop for Washington. This is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, it is ridiculous to have anybody out there saying that that you can only have half of the labor that you usually have on your farm. It's an arbitrary, ridiculous rule coming down from people that don't understand what's going on in those farms anyway. And then as very clear, reducing the seasonal workforce by half wouldn't just ruin the crops, it would put the businesses, the farms, the producers well out of business, which is of course by design. That's the entire point here. Engineer food scarcity put small producers out of business so that only the technocrats, the Amazons, the Walmarts with their integrated vertical food supplies remain. They're taking control over the food supply. And there's also this trend of, you remember that the Tyson plant last year burned down, taking out 4 to 5% of the poultry processing capacity of the United States with it. It was a mysterious fire. It was never demonstrated to be arson, but who knows? Well, now we're seeing these dam failures in Michigan. It's true this was a 25-year record precipitative event, which is what you expect in the grand solar minimum, the precipitative extremes on both sides. But still, there are some people asking the question, and I don't know, but there are people asking the question, was this also deliberate? Was this a false flag dam collapse, or just through neglect, through sheer neglect? This dam had not been maintained properly, so it was expected to be collapsing at some point in time. At any rate, the bottom line is that those failures have happened. There's massive flooding throughout mid-Michigan, including a Dow chemical plant with dioxins that are now being spread out across this huge swath of land, as well as a nuclear power plant.
You see they coming, man. This is second Esdras 15, like the apostle. I'm gonna go back to Apostle Tahar, what he said, man. We are in a time of second Esdras, the 15th chapter. So I'm gonna get a piece of that. This is second Esdras 15 and 16. For there shall be a sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Martial law, which is coming soon. Very, very soon. Right now we're in a soft martial law, but we are about to go into a hard one, a real hard one. And it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon, this is my point right here. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So all that stockpiling, man, is going to be people crashing your shit, man. Spoiling your house with the sword because of lack of bread. Your own Edomite buddies who supposed to be your friend and they part of your militia and all that, they going to be kicking your shit in and blowing your brains out of taking your food, man. But ultimately, all that food, that's for the elect, man. Even if we don't get none of your food, guess what? The Lord going to feed us regardless, man. He fed us before with that angel's bread, that manna. He put the spirit on Moses to strike a damn rock, and water came out of that bad boy. We were thirsty and we drunk. That thirst was quenched. All praise to y'all, Bashing y'all shot for that, man. And he gonna continue to bless us, man. And what Trump say? You need your guns to guard your potatoes, man. And your guns ain't gonna mean shit to the men of the Lord, man. The scriptures say no weapon formed against us shall prosper, man. No weapon formed, that's Isaiah 54 and 17. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. So that means nothing to us, man. Nothing at all. And let me play a little more of this.
That's being threatened. It's like the waters are commingling with their cooling. This is with on-site containment ponds. So this is ridiculous. This is a disaster. And obviously, all of the fields that are being touched by this water coming from nuclear containment plants and dioxins from a Dow Superfund site, that's going to kill off and probably permanently affect mid-Michigan crop production. So this is another blow to food production. And then just last night, this massive fire, again, a new fire suspiciously erupted on Pier 45. I think there could be some hidden symbol there in terms of let's burn down 45, the POTUS. But without getting into that, what has definitely happened is that a massive amount of the Fisherman's Wharf capacity, there's a fish processing plant there in Pier 45. And so we read that that's been totally put out of business down here from this ABC 7 article. Quote, this fire could be disastrous for local fishing community. And down here, this is critical. There are about 15 businesses that are currently distributing due to the virus directly from fresh Pacific catch fish straight to consumers. But now that the power is out down there, there are millions of dollars.
So you Babylonians, man, you modern day Babylonians, you so-called Americans, Y'all about to starve, man. You know? Y'all love feeding y'all face, man, gorging down on food, constantly eating meat, living deliciously. Y'all done got spoiled, man. This devil done spoiled the hell out of the people with this damn GMO. He got y'all living high off the horse, man. You know? But now all that's about to be taken away, man. All is about to be taken away. The Lord said his servants shall eat, but you shall hunger, man. This is 2 Esdras 2:28. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Exactly. The heathen are going to envy the hopeful elect, man, in these times, because we going to eat. We're going to smile. We're going to be happy that this fucking place is going down, man. The real prophets of y'all Bashan Shot is happy that this place is going down, crashing and burning, man. And the heathen are going to envy us, but they ain't going to be able to do shit against us, man. All they can do for us is bow to the slaughter, man. And they going their ass in slavery, man, when our Lord make his return. Our Lord Yahweh Shah. You know? So keep on stockpiling. All praises to Yahweh Bashan Yahweh Shah. Bashan Rakakwadash. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Kwam Yashala. Abad Babal.